talking about.
Knicks rehab.
Knicks rehab, y'all.
This is the Knicks schedule. First 4 games got the Cavaliers, the Celtics, the Miami Heat, and the Bucks. What would you be okay with, AllBall?
If you want me to be honest, Tatum not gonna be there. Porzingis ain't there. I'm thinking 4-1. Worst case 3-1. We lose to Milwaukee maybe. But I'm thinking 4-0. Worst case 3-1. Miami, miss me with that Miami shit.
Scroll up again,
yeah.
Fabe. Right? 4, possibly 3-1. Who do you got us losing to? If possible.
In the first 4 games, Milwaukee.
Yeah, I say we lose the first game again, first game of the season again, and then run off 3 in a row. Who's right after Milwaukee, bro?
Chicago.
Oh yeah. Those three, gimme. And then we at home for my son. We'll see who's better then. Now we at home November 5th for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
So that's game 8. So in the first 8 games, who are the toughest games? Already you got Chicago twice, Washington, the hurt Celtics. Miami got hurt also. The Bucks look like they're in shambles, even though they got Michael Turner's punk ass, whatever it is. I forgot his name already. But the toughest teams so far got Cleveland and Minnesota in those first 8 games.
Is Minnesota on the back-to-back? Do we have back-to-back after Minnesota? Do we have November 6th?
Nope, we got
3 days off.
3 days off.
Or 2 days, 2 or 3 days off.
We got the Nets, and that's the first 9 games. So the first 10 games, Memphis, we don't know yet. I think they have, it's fully talented, but we spanked them last year. But the first 10 games, come on now, is a lot of winnable games. Grizzlies should be winnable. The Nets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the game.
The Timberwolves game is a winnable. That's probably the first heavily competitive team we play aside from Cleveland. But, I mean, I'm talking shit. I love Ant-Man, but I don't think our team is better. We could beat them.
Yeah, I think 2 of those.
Yo, Fish, be respectful, baby. I do this every day.
The 2 of those. Now, this is gonna surprise y'all. I think one of the tougher games is those back-to-back Chicago games. Because sometimes when you're a team that's looking to win a championship, certain games is tough to get up for, and you take them for granted. So I can see us losing one of those games. We do that all the time. But I agree, Flea. I think Minnesota is going to be a tough game because, I joke and play, but Ant-Man is tough. And for some reason, certain guys, when they come to the Garden, they like to show up and show out. And Minnesota, just like us, was just in the conference finals. They're a tough team. So, I'm being honest, I think this is the year that we win game 1 at home. We should beat Cleveland. But, I think one of the tougher games in Chicago, because games like that, you just take it for granted and go, we ain't got to worry about them. And then a guy like Kobe White come out and give us 40 because we bullshitting around. So, but in those first 10 games, bro, we should be 8-2, 7-3, worst case scenario.
Okay, what you got, Flea?
My gut says 5-5, but because I'm a Knicks fan, I'll go first 10 games. I'll go 7-3. I think maybe Minnesota may be a tough game. I think I can agree with OG. Maybe we lose one of those games to Chicago, and then I'll go 8-2. I'll go 8-2. I just think real quick before you go, Fabian, I think the last few seasons there's been teams that just come out the gate smoking. Last year was Cleveland, right? What did Cleveland start last year? Can you find that really quick?
It was OKC and Cleveland that went crazy.
Yeah, they started. They jumped out the gate super quick.
How would you Google that, Flea? Cleveland start?
Oh no, I mean, if you go to Basketball Reference and just go back to last season for Cleveland and just kind of look, just hit the team, and they'll show you the results. But what I'm saying is, if the Knicks want to make a statement, we start off the season smoking hot. We don't just gradually, roll into this thing, and then, by the time the All-Star break is here, we are 1, 2, or 3 seed. If we really want to make some noise, if we want to put some fear in the hearts of the rest of the Eastern Conference, the rest of the NBA, keep them on notice, we start out smoking like a 10-0 kind of thing. We don't lose the first 10 games or some shit like that. Like that's how you set a tone, make a statement. You niggas is not ready for us. Yeah, Cleveland had a great year. Regular week, everybody behind us. Nobody's said about Philly. If Philly get it together, what they go, not even worried about them. That's how we should like be going into this thing.
As you guys talk, I'm totally bought into what AllBall's saying, and especially once you made that statement, Flea. Cleveland last year.
Look at this, bro. What is that?
15-0.
I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Then they went 17-3. Then 21-3. Yeah, so they were on fire.
You know, they was rolling that first quarter of the season.
But what would that? But see, the thing with that is, right? Because I'm thinking about what you're saying, AllBall, and when you come out and you're rolling, when the Lakers came back from the back-to-back championship, or even that year they won the championship, they came out smoking one of them seasons. And when you're expected to win the Golden State Warriors, they came out smoking at some point. We want to see the invincibility. The Cavaliers were doing that. Like Draymond Green was talking spicy, like, yo, I don't know if we could beat them. They passed the ball crazy. So you heard the talks about them. And then we got to mid-season and we saw some, we started seeing the cracks in their armor. So I do though understand what you're saying. I don't want to. I'm doing this for a championship. I don't know what y'all talking about. We didn't change coaches to go downgrade. We didn't believe as an organization this was a downgrade. I don't believe that we got this coach to put me in a worse position. I'm thinking he's putting us in a better position. And he's been on a championship bench before. He's been to a championship as a head coach. So I think the more we got into through this topic, I do want to see something of what the Cavaliers started off with. Hopefully, though, I don't want to burn out either, because that's kind of what happened to the Cavs, Flea.
Do y'all anticipate seeing a different Jalen Brunson?
Not me.
So with that being said, if we see the same type of Jalen Brunson with what we have now, is that a winning formula for us?
It's been a winning formula since he's been here. Let's be honest. The year we lost to the Pacers, we lost to the Pacers season before in the semifinals, and then we just lost them in the conference finals. It wasn't because the style of play Jalen Brunson played. It's because we couldn't get no stops. That's what it was. Jalen Brunson, his style of basketball, and Fabian, you alluded to this a while ago, and you kind of had me and Flea on this. Well, I had to really think about it. You might have been a little correct. For us to be successful, Jalen Brunson has to be Jalen Brunson. And
I agree with that.
Rightfully so. But I had to think about it because being stubborn, it's like. But now, when you really think about it,
he made a lot of sense, and we was arguing, and he just made sense in the midst of some bullshit, like he always does.
But think about it. His style of play is what has the Knicks where we're at today.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.